When writing algebraic expressions, you sort of have to think of what they're asking and what the operations, words that go with operations. So if I look at this one, this very first one, it says the sum of 9 or 7 and j. So what I know about that is that it's definitely an addition problem, and I'm adding 7 plus j, and that's my answer right there. That is the expression. If I look at the next one, it says the quotient of p and 7. Now normally we write it like this, and that's not wrong, but we're getting more towards doing this when we talk about division, because fractions are division and divisions are fractions. It's just a little bit easier, especially when we move on to evaluating. When I look at the next one, the difference, a less than 53. Now this one sometimes is tricky for people. It's a less than 53. So it's not 53 if I think about it like this. If I think I had a full 53 here, and I'm taking off an a, I would call this a 53 without an a. That's what I would call this section. So the difference of a less than 53 means I had 53 and I took off a. And that's our answer to that one. Last one, product of e and 12. A lot of different ways you can show this. We've been doing a lot of this, but the best way to write a product is to write 12 times e without anything in between it. That means 12 times e. It's just the number next to the variable. We call that 12 a coefficient. Why don't we try these 4? You can pause it here, and then I'll go over the answers. Okay, the first one is the difference of 50 less than r. That meant I had an r, and I took 50 away from it. The next one, the product of 74 and h. The best answer is 74h. That's our new way of writing it, where we think of 74 as what's called a coefficient. The sum of m and 10, here, m plus 10, there it is, the sum, and the quotient of h and 34. This is the best way to show it, h over 34, so it's h divided by 34, and that would be the answer.